Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the mess. Let's just go over here. Yeah, actually this is the focus of today's video. After lots and lots of requests, I decided to finally film a little video that breaks down my IKEA wardrobes. You guys have been asking me about them, or more specifically my Instagram audience has been asking me about them ever since I moved in and had them installed. So I do apologize for the delay, but I hope that this is helpful. It's just going to be a really quick video because I actually do have to get to packing up this wardrobe and it's 5:30 the day before we move. So I hope you don't mind if I whiz through everything, and if you have questions, please don't feel like you can't ask in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get to it. Okay, so the most commonly asked question about the wardrobes is where are they from, and if they're from IKEA, what is the system name? So they're from IKEA, and the system name is the PAX system. My biggest tip if you're going to go for this system is to go into your local IKEA or the nearest IKEA, because we found it to be extremely easy to one, find inspiration from the models that you see throughout the showroom, but two, work alongside the people that work at IKEA that specialize in the PAX system and help you design it yourself on the computer systems that they have. You can actually do it from your own home, but it really helps to kind of have someone kind of be there to just ensure that you're choosing the right features that you want, because sometimes it could be really hard to tell from the little images on the screen. My second tip is make sure before you go to measure the space in which you want to design for. We knew that this wall in the second bedroom was about 3+ meters. So we knew that we could basically design a 3-meter system. So each one of these sections, let me turn you guys around. So each one of these sections is 1 meter. And I honestly, I just kind of guessed in regard to what I was going to need, because I think that's another question, is how did you know what to choose? Like, how did you know how to design it? Honestly, it was a complete guessing game. It is really hard to visualize everything in your closet that you have and need a space for. So I tried to use the inspiration throughout the showroom, as I said, as inspiration, and really try to make mental notes as I was looking at all those inspirations and being like, oh yeah, that would be great for this thing in my closet that I totally didn't think about. So I definitely recommend looking online before you go, and also just taking your time going around the showroom as well. Alright, so not only did we do this 3-meter system, which I'll break down for you guys in a minute, but we also did a smaller one. Another thing to note in regard to measuring is have a good understanding as to how far out you can come in the room that you're designing your wardrobe for as well. We went on the wider side on this one. So for example, like this drawer comes out a lot further than say this drawer. Okay, so we probably went a little too wide on this side, because when you open that door, it doesn't hit it, but like, it's just a bit weird when you first enter, but we needed the space, so we just kind of went with it. So yeah, definitely measure the width that you could go to as well. I think there are 2 different widths that you can go with. That is the shorter one. I'll write the width on the screen if I can find it, and then that is the longer one. Okay, so we went with 3 units on this wall, so we had 3 meters total, 1 meter a piece, and then on this side we have another 1 meter unit, but it's shorter in terms of width, as I mentioned. I've already cleaned up this cute area, so it was cuter before, not that you guys care. But let me just break down how I organized this area, just so you kind of have an idea, because a lot of you were curious as to how I organized it. Alright, so I had a couple of books stacked right here just to kind of break up some of the shoe stuff going on. So that's why there's an empty space up there, but I could easily fill it with a few more sneakers that I have out in our entryway. This is just where I decided to keep all of my heels and wedges, and then nice sandals, and then a couple sneakers up there. I decided to, took me a while to organize these, if I'm really honest, but what I ended up deciding was to put my athletic and athleisure wear, like sports bras, leggings for working out, and then workout tops here. This has just like everyday like lotions and things in here. This is just a bag and portable cup. This is biker shorts. This is kind of like my miscellaneous area, and then biker shorts are folded up back here. Then we have intimates, like underwear. I put in these little divider boxes that I found at Dunelm, and then like sticky bras, strapless bras, slips are back here folded up. And then I have just some like camis to wear underneath shirts and tops, and like seamless rompers and stuff for underneath dresses. And then down here is where I've got bras, sticky bras, bralettes, cozy socks, and then ankle socks, or like, you know, those like hidden socks. But yeah, these are all basically like bralettes and bras. It's kind of a ridiculous amount now that I'm looking at it. And then this is what I decided to do with all of my sandals. My sweet assistant Stacy brought, or she didn't bring over, I wish she could bring over stuff in person because I miss her. But she sent over a bunch of my sandals from home, which is really helpful because I just don't want to rebuy them all, and it's getting warmer here. These are 2 little dog toys that I can't wait to give Fish and Chips when they come. And then they have their little London bandanas tucked away back here, and then some smaller handbags are down here stowed away. All right, so that is this one, and remember this is the 1 meter with the drawers that don't come out as far, which I thought was perfect for like all my intimates and socks, underwear, bras, all of that stuff, because I didn't feel like I needed as much space in terms of drawer width. So I felt like that worked out perfectly for those items. So yeah, the only thing that I wish was a little bit different, if I am just gonna be candid here, is if that printer wasn't there. I kind of wish John Martin was fine with me putting it somewhere else. All right, let's go into this one first. So this one is the one with the doors, and I wanted at least one with doors, and I chose to have these lights installed at the top that come on when you open the doors, which I just absolutely love. I think it is just a really nice little high-end feature. At least it feels high-end when you open it. So I have light jackets, 1 heavier coat just in case we have a really, really heavy cold week or something like that. And then I've got my dresses and jumpsuits on this side, and that's because this has a little bit more hanging room on this side, but I will say I really can't wait to change out where my dirty clothes hampers go. It is perfectly suited for right there, but I really don't like, obviously, that dresses and jumpsuits kind of hover at the top. Thankfully, because John and I like don't go many places, being that we're in the era of COVID, you know, I'm not wearing a ton of stuff right now, so that doesn't overload too often. And then I think I said like light jackets for right now, this time of year. When spring is over and winter is coming and we're seeing colder weather, I'll move these out, probably store them in a suitcase, and then put heavier jackets and coats in here. And then I just really liked this feature of having smaller drawer compartments. So what I decided to do with this space, because I have so many bottoms and I don't have the feature to hang jeans because they were out of that particular closet feature when I went to IKEA, I just decided to fold everything and put them in these drawers. So we've got some basically like sweatpants and lounge pants, and then some nicer pants that you could wear out that are like linen. And then I've got, this is the start of the denim, so like light white denim. This is dark denim. And then we've got all the mom jeans and then all the black jeans and faux leather leggings and just leggings for like wearing out. And then shorts here that are canvas, and then denim shorts here. So yeah, this has been really helpful, and I have just enough space for all of my kind of more casual or like denim bottoms, so that is where those are kept. All right, so now we have this middle section, and just like the end section, these two could not actually have doors on them because of these drawers here at the bottom. They don't leave the overall frame with any room for like latches for the doors. So just so you know. If you want these types of drawers, then there is a section that will have to essentially have no doors and be open. So I'm using this middle area for tops, and I think because it's so wide, like I would love for it to just be kind of like, you know, just for my cuter pieces or whatever, but because this is like a meter, which I don't even know what that equates to in feet. I'll put it on the screen for those of you in America, which is most of you, I'm sure. I just felt like it was too much space to just use it for only your cute things, because I do need a closet, you know. So this is just all my tops that make more sense to hang right now. Obviously there's space for more that will fill up over time, and I decided to put all of my pants and skirts that need to be hung over on that side. So underneath my tops is this drawer, which will be great for jewelry. I've already put some jewelry here, the jewelry that I have, and some belts, but a lot of my jewelry is still back in Florida, but I didn't see the point in sending any of it over right now because I'm really only wearing like very minimal pieces. I'm barely even wearing my watches right now. So anyway, I feel like I just have like the essentials, probably more than I actually need. But that will be really nice in terms of organization when I have the rest of my stuff. And this has become a bit of a junk drawer. I'm a bit embarrassed to show you, but here we go. It's just like anything that doesn't have a spot just gets shoved in here. So I've got like my Ricky mirror, I've got some blue light glasses, and then like an extra blade for my little cashmere bobble shaver. I don't even know what they call this, but that's there. I've got a few more pieces of jewelry that are a little bit nicer in here just for safekeeping, some dust bags, and then sunglasses. I got these things on Amazon, which are wonderful. I'll link them down below, but I haven't even like gotten them looking nice yet. But they're currently storing a few sunglasses and then some little cosmetic cases here. So lots of just stuff that can fit on this drawer. Just gonna tuck that away. Yeah. All right, and then some of these drawers, I will say, I'm gonna go through them, but some are organized very neatly and really cute, and then others are just kind of a cluster, okay? So don't judge. All right, so this first one is just for sweatshirts, baseball hats, and then my nicer like cashmere and wool like turtlenecks and sweaters for wintertime. So I have these all kind of stowed away here, and a random pair of slippers. So that's cool. And also, not sure why I need this many baseball hats, but there were so many from my collection in Florida that I've collected over the years that I just couldn't let go of. So those came, and then I just love these like casual New York ones, even though I'm from Florida. It's fine. All right. And then this drawer is becoming way too full. It's got all of these like just cozy neutral chunky knit sweaters folded up nicely. Clearly I have a favorite color when it comes to sweaters, so those are all here. And and then we have shoes. Kind of random to keep my shoes in here, but I really don't have any other choice. I don't have another closet. I don't have anywhere else to store them, so they have to be stored in here. So I've had them neatly piled. I've got like a pair of rain boots down at the bottom, white booties here, beige booties, sneakers and loafers, and then down here is more of like my boot and booty collection. I kept the best of the best and the ones that I wear the most, and have worn the most over the last couple of years, so I know that these are all keeps and ones that I just love so much. So glad I got these all in one drawer. And then we have basically all of my pajamas slash sleep shirts slash like casual neutral tops, long sleeve, short sleeved, and a few tank tops. These are some shirt dresses back here, like everyday rompers, some more pajama sets. Like there's just a bunch of like casual wear slash pajamas slash everyday basics. So that is that drawer. And then this is where things start getting a little weird. We've got my Alice and Haley Skuncy collection. I've got a couple of things that I wasn't able to return because it would cost too much money, so I'll probably donate a few things. These are some Sherpa fleece pullovers. And then we've got some, like, all of the swim stuff that I wanted to keep and save is in this corner, just neatly tucked away. And then we've got a sweatshirt, 2 pairs of flats that I love and like to keep protected and tucked away, some more sweatpants that just didn't fit up here, and then this is like a little like bag that you can take to the farmer's market with you, and then some more just kind of like pool, beach, like wear on hot days type of attire that do well folded. So this is kind of just a mix in here. And then this is also a mix. So we've got photography gear, a sun hat, things that need to be donated. We've got a jewelry cleaner that I got on Amazon, all of my Tula stuff, and then a few other things that were sent over from brands and things like that. So just got a lot of miscellaneous stuff in this drawer as well. And then all my scarves, which I probably should try and minimize a little bit more. But honestly, these are ones like during the holidays that I wear a ton. And then basics, like I'm huge into neutrals. I've worn this more than any other scarf I own. And then some beanies back there, just a bunch of winter gear, and then a couple of other sweatshirts. So that does it for the wardrobes. All right, so that is the IKEA pack system that we bought for the Cloffice. We did as much as we could with the space that we had, and it might not be organized to the degree that I wish that it was before I shared it with you, but it has it's gotten me through, and I don't actually know what we're going to be doing at the next space. We're still waiting on the tenant that's going to be moving in to let us know if she wants these. So they might be coming with us, they might not, but you'll have to stay tuned to see what we end up doing in our next place and how much closet space we have, if we'll even have a need for these. So definitely stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, leave a comment below if you have any questions whatsoever about the pack system. I'm sorry if I didn't answer a ton of questions or bring up something that you were curious about, but I look forward to chatting with you down below. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll be back here on my YouTube channel very soon with another video, so I'll catch you then. Bye guys.